Hey, it's Brian Carper from Quarantine Kitchen. We have a special night for you. Anyone from Burlington's going to know this one. Anyone remember the place called Chumley's and Chumley's 2? It was legendary, known for their tacos. Tonight, we're going to show you how to make these bad boys. And, you know, we don't want any small change here. We're getting the band back together. I used to work at Chumley's. Michelle used to work at Chumley's.
Yes.
And then the myth, the legend, Doreen used to work at Chumley's. So we got the band back together. We're going to bring it to you live here.
All right, so we're going to be showcasing how to use some of these products here. I've got my lovely little helpers. So while she's back there making these shells, which I will be able to post a recipe similar, however, I cannot have my auntie's recipe. It's just one of those things with our fam. She says I can't share it, so I'll get one similar. But I want to kind of show you some things that my lovely little helpers here are showcasing for me tonight. So the knives, let's talk about knives. This bad boy, or any bad boy like this knife, the weight of it has made this so easy. And then Zane here is going to show you how to use the kitchen shears.
The best thing in the world.
I mean, I've got
have to talk about it.
Some lettuce that's
Talk
I
about
got
how
quartered here.
It's so easy.
You just
So if
snip
you think
away.
how a giraffe chews up food, that's basically what you're seeing there, right?
Yes.
I mean, it's so easy.
Now you never gonna get that idea out of your head, now are you? Giraffe mouth feeling.
What? Oh, we gotta talk about
Yeah,
this thing?
talk about the cheese.
Oh, well, this is a cheese grater. Yeah.
Well,
has a cool, handy little stand. You just set it right there. You just slide it down.
Put some muscle into it now, come on. A little faster. Come on, you
I'm
got this.
trying.
You got this. Come on, girl. Keep going.
Pretty yummy looking.
I am making it look easy.
One nice thing about this is you don't get that knuckle all grinded up into your cheese while you're at it.
Yes.
Not that I've ever done that.
Okay, now I'm not eating any of your grated cheese.
Well, now I got the little one that you just turn a little handle, which is great. It's much easier.
All right, are we seeing Aunt Doreen?
yep. Go pay her a visit.
Come on, champ. Let's come on in here. Keep running. All right, so we're coming in here now. We're going to see how she makes these great tacos. Oh gosh, these bring back nightmares of making these on Taco Tuesday when they didn't have enough pre-made ones. So it's a little known fact that tortillas come made with nice paper on them. Okay, so maybe not. So she uses the wax paper to help separate the shells. This way she can make a bunch of them at a time. She used to make tons of these at Chumley's.
Oh no, I didn't make them.
Well, for today you did. Okay?
Ignore the truth.
Ignore the truth.
So on any given Wednesday night, or was it Sunday nights? Wednesdays and Sundays.
Yeah, it was
Wednesdays and Sundays.
All you can eat taco nights. Brian here and I and the rest of the crew would do this all night long, to the point where you got, you know, kind of sick of it.
It got to the point I couldn't eat a taco there.
Yeah. However, people kept coming back for 2 or 3, and they were busiest nights.
I think the most that anybody I saw eat was 15.
Oh, I never
Yeah, that was impressive.
paid attention to that. But I was talking to Brian about little memories we have about working at Chumley's and anything that we took away from it, and he is going to share his first.
Well, I worked with Chumley's was first off an excellent place to work. So much fun. Oh my goodness. I couldn't have asked.
Kid.
Yeah, I couldn't have asked for a better job for a teenager to have. I mean, we would. It was the people alone that made it work and made it fun. I mean, you usually had 1 or 2 guys, people there with you, and that was it. So you had to learn how to work well with them. I learned how to work really efficient at Chumley's because you knew how to get the burgers done at the same time as the tacos because you didn't want food waiting. But one of my favorite memories is after we had closed. That's usually when the shenanigans happen. And we were supposed to be cleaning up, and we had these 2 big high school football players that worked there also. JP and Brent. And me and JP, okay, so let's put it this way. I was about the size of Chandler, the cameraman. And JP was much larger. So I started a water fight, which I shouldn't have done. Because then JP picked me up and put me in the sink and hosed me. And so then I waited till he got out to the kitchen back room, and I put a little dish soap down on the floor and it got a little wet. And I knew the path I had to run not to get into this dish soap. So I walked out, threw a bucket of water on JP and sprinted as fast as I could. I knew I was faster than him. And so I ran, hit my spot. He comes flying in and hits that and slides. And I had the back door open and he went straight out. He was so mad.
My very first day on the job, my aunt called me. They were busy. And she's like, what are you doing? And I remember it like it was yesterday, 14-year-old kid. And I'm like, nothing. And it was hot. I think it was during Snake Alley. No, I think it was during Steamboat Days. Pretty sure it was during Steamboat Days.
Oh,
and
Steamboat
she
Days.
said, God, we hated Steamboat Days and we hated Snake Alley Criterium, like hated them.
When they had a big movie.
Oh God. But I went down there, she said, just come down here and bus tables. That's all I need you to do is bus tables. And I remember coming around that one corner right there to go around, and I slipped and fell right on my rear end, just like he's talking about, because those floors were absolutely ridiculous. And I also remember Scott Doctorman, if you're watching Scott, hi Scott. One of the first days he worked was back washing dishes and literally slid right up underneath the sink. So the sinks were kind of like very similar to these, right up underneath the sink. I didn't think he was gonna come out of there. I'm pretty sure I thought he broke a leg. But when I think of Chumley's, and I've shared this for years, so Gary, if you ever catch wind of this, that we did this today, just know you've stuck with me forever, because literally I can't do this to this day, because I would hear Gary go, when it's time to lean, it's time to clean. Stuck with me, Gary. Literally 30 years later. Tori's over there dying. So anywho, little Chumley's memories for you. But we have some folks that are here that are gonna eat. So we're gonna start dishing these out.
So as you can see, when she does this, she got the tortilla shells down. She's gonna put a little bit of meat in there. She pinches them around, seals them up, then she throws them in the deep fryer over there until they get that nice golden brown look. From there, they're gonna take them out. They start putting the cheese, lettuce, and tomato in them, just like you normally do at taco. And that is Chumley's taco.
Beautiful.
Huh?